Hello, my fellow hoes and homies. Let's not pretend the N64 was some open world masterpiece machine. Most games held your hand harder than your mom crossing the street. But somehow, a few wild devs said, nah, let's get weird. And they actually gave us some freedom. So here's a rundown of the top 10 N64 titles from the pioneers of the open-ended sandbox type to the obscure explorative adventure games also breaking molds at the time. The games that let you mess around, break sequence, and ignore the main quest and go off the beaten path. No fluff, no nostalgia goggles, just the weird, bold, and the busted. Here we go. While its predecessor was obviously considered for having a larger world, the sandbox structure of the latter game proves to be more fitting in this category. This dark, twisted sequel to Ocarina of Time throws you in a living, breathing world with real-time events, NPC schedules, and a time loop mechanic that lets you explore and tackle events with differing orders, for example. Way more open and dynamic than most N64 games, just albeit with a relatively linear structure. A chill flight sim with massive open zones to freely explore by helicopter, jetpack, or hang glider. The open-ended freedom to roam the skies at your own pace and experiment with different flight styles makes it stand out for sure. Not much else to say about this game, other than that it offers relaxing yet challenging and sometimes exploratory gameplay. Technically open world sandbox, but offers very much more limited linear gameplay than the rest of the selection. You might know it, you might not. This is a chill sandbox farming sim where you decide how to spend your days. Grow crops, raise animals, build relationships, or just explore town life. The freedom to set your own goals makes it a slow life, open-ended experience. Much little in terms of exploration and progress in my opinion though, so it lands at 8th position. Think Zelda, but way weirder, with platforming, mech fights, and tons of personality. The open-ended level design and varied gameplay let you approach challenges in differing orders and styles. While not technically open world, its hub-based structure and freedom with pacing give it a semi-sandbox vibe that's definitely rare for this era. You can get lost in side content, detour through weird mini-games, and revisit places with new abilities. Alright, maybe I have a tad nostalgia bias with this entry. This title's dark and complex. It's like a 3D Metroidvania. The non-linear hub design lets you explore areas in various orders and backtrack with new abilities, giving you significant freedom. The game opens up slowly, but once it does, you're free to bounce between realms, hunt down collectibles, and find alternate routes to power. It's grimy, weird, and low-key ambitious. Again, almost more akin to a Metroidvania. Massive, maze-like levels that allow you to explore different paths and complete objectives in varying orders, giving a feeling of open-level exploration even within its linear progression. Some levels are so massive that they feel like mini sandboxes, with objectives scattered throughout labyrinth-like environments. It rewards curiosity and backtracking, and it rarely holds your hand. A janky but charming port of Megaman Legends. This one gave N64 players a taste of light open-world freedom in a 3D action-adventure shell. While it's technically mission-based, the game lets you explore a semi-open city, talk to NPCs, take on side quests, and unlock dungeons in varying order. There's backtracking, sequence-breaking potential, and some sandboxy systems like currency grinding and weapon upgrades. It's limited in scope and the controls haven't aged well, but it feels like a weird blend of Zelda and proto-RPG shooter. It's quirky, it's experimental, and it's undeniably one of the more explorative titles in the N64 library. An often overlooked RPG with a big open world to explore at your own pace. There's no overworld map or fast travel, just real-time traversal as you level up elemental magic power however you choose. It's light on story, but the freedom to wander the seamless, load-free environments gives it a little bit of an expansive feel that stands out. However, the game is linear in terms of story progression. You can't always explore everything at your own pace. While buggy and slow, it's ambitious. This open-ended RPG lets you roam a huge 3D world with day-night cycles and a dynamic magic system, giving you freedom to explore and tackle quests in your own way. Despite its shitty flaws, the sheer scale and openness of this world puts it in a league of its own for N64 RPGs. You can completely miss characters, towns, and events if you're not paying attention enough. Here it is, the Proto GTA 3 from future Rockstar North developers. Open doors for the open world genre in general. Giant open levels with real-time missions, vehicle hijackings, and time travel that lets you tackle objectives however you want. And it lets you play with systems in no ways other N64 games dared. Easily the most open world and player-driven game on the platform without a doubt.